Hello! Welcome to this development video for Sweet Tooth Creek. This was a short-term university project made by myself and classmate Emmy for UC South Gloucestershire. All programming was done in Unreal Engine 4 by myself, art created in Adobe Photoshop by Emmy, and music created in Fruit Loop Studios by Archie. The development stage. In concepting the idea for Sweet Tooth Creek, we started with one initial idea: make a simple game that is controlled with one button. Inspired by Google's browser game Bubble Tea, with its cute style, simple user interface, and accessible game loop, we wanted to make something similar as we only had a small project window of 2 months. The button could do multiple things, so we settled on casual fishing game as the idea was you could cast and reel in using the one button. But the theme needed to make our idea stand out from the crowd. We wondered what the fish would look like when mixed with the theme of sweets and treats. Then we came up with names we just thought were funny, like Tuna Masu and Caramel Carp, and I set to making the game design document that held a total of 8 fish, the core gameplay, and just general narrative. But what would the player get as a reward? And what could they do with it? The player needed a reason to play besides seeing all the different fish. So, we came up with the idea of adding a few more buttons. These were the baits. Different fish could be caught with different baits that you could unlock by catching fish that would earn you paw pennies, or money. So, the game expanded slightly. Pro tip, watch out for scope creep. Although we did add an extra step in the gameplay, it wasn't anything so big that we would miss our deadline. It was also added in the planning stage. Adding more to your game after this stage can muddy the production schedule. Set everything you want to achieve in the development stage, then make sure they work first, as you might have to make changes along the way, extending that time period. The alpha stage. At this point, I needed to make sure the game would work and produce a good experience for the player. Using UE4's basic UI tools and blueprinting, I built the alpha version you're seeing now. It's nothing fancy and little audio feedback, but the game's core mechanics were there. Then, it's a case of test, bug fix, test, bug fix, test, bug fix, test, bug fix, until your alpha is a clean early version of what it will become. Now I'm going to hand over to our artist Emmy to show you how the game's style was made.
Thanks, Dav. Hey everyone, I'm Emmy and I'm the artist for Sweet Tooth Creek. For Sweet Tooth Creek, we took inspiration from cartoons we both enjoy, such as We Bare Bears, Adventure Time, Bee and Puppycat, and games like Animal Crossing. We wanted to make the game represent the title, so lots of sweet treats and bright pastel colours, and that's how we came up with the key art. Though this is not the final look of the game, it's important to create key art to show off how the environment and general art design will look in the game. When designing the fish, I tried to make them as adorable as possible, which makes them more rewarding to capture. The base shape is inspired by real fish, but the design themselves are fully focused on looking as tasty as possible. Using the game's design document's fishy brief, I came up with these guys. Personally, this little dude is my favourite.
I like the pretzel.
Thanks, Dav. Now that you've seen the fish, let me show you the fisherman, or should I say, Fisher Bear?
Ooh.
Corn! Though this is the final version, he went through several variations before coming the corn that we know. The main theme was fishermen, so we looked at all different types of fishermen from all over the world to create some fun and cute designs. I hope you enjoyed having a look at the game's art and will enjoy helping Corn catch the funky fresh fish that Sweet Tooth Creek has to offer. Happy fishing!
Beta stage. So we have the art style and the game mechanics look good, we just had to mash them together. In the beta phase, I added the art and UI animations and went through my favourite part of testing and fixing and testing and fixing and testing and fixing until we had the final product for release. And here it is. All in all, I really enjoyed making this game. Its bright colour palette makes it pop with easy controls and game mechanics anyone can just pick up and play. We even have plans to add more features that we couldn't add because, of course, we didn't want to go over the deadline. But we just had a lot of fun making this game, and I want to do a bit more to it and have things such as a fishing market where you can actually collect the fish, take them there and sell them, new fishing spots, as well as new outfits that you could purchase for Corn, because I just think it would be very cute. I hope you all check it out on my itch.io account, where you can download it for PC for free. Thanks for watching, and like Emmy said, happy fishing.